The Bieber world has just reached the height of pandemonium, so you all had better settle in for this. Rumor has it that Justin Bieber experienced an unexplained medical crisis the same day Selena Gomez and his lonely duet partner Benny Blanco were married. Fans are debating about the timing as well. Justin's social media started to seem a touch strange in the days before the wedding. Mysterious posts and a ton of strange things that made it clear that someone was nervous. And it was more than simply internet drama, according to sources. Friends were concerned that Justin might be going into an emotional downward spiral after he reportedly experienced a significant medical scare. Hailey is not handling this well at all, though, so everything gets jumbled up here, either. She is also said to have crashed out. There are rumors circulating that Justin's persistent fixation with Selena Gomez, which is a major factor in her mood, is causing jealousy. Completed Justin's Did Hailey's response push her over the edge? Was a kinky dink all this? Or is their relationship showing previously unseen fractures as a result of the wedding drama? Let's dissect everything, is it? Is it too late to apologize now? Because of the wedding, they are crying now. My mama doesn't like you and she likes everyone, Justin did say. For a while, we believed that everyone engaged in the drama could get over it and act like grown-ups at the wedding. I mean, hell, he even loves Serena's Instagram engagement post. We therefore presumed that there was no animosity. But we were mistaken, everyone. Additionally, since things have always been nothing short of chaos when it came to Selena, Hailey, and Justin. In the days before Selena's wedding, Justin was the first to start acting strangely. He posted a number of strange and mysterious things, such as this one. We can destroy any false dream that contradicts God and overcome every haughty mindset that is fostered in opposition to the real understanding of God. We seize all thoughts like prisoners of war and force them to submit to the Anointed One. All right, Justin loves God. You have no love for God. What's the matter with you? However, he later posted other things that claimed things like, we destroy fallacious arguments and the strongholds of human thinking by using God's tremendous weapons, not worldly ones. He then made it officially official with Benny Blanco after making another post that led followers to believe he was cheating on Selena. And I believe we can all understand how this is feasible, given his past of running to Selena. You guys do recall the claims that on the day he married Hailey, he made 23 calls to Selena? Yes, it makes a lot of sense for him to crash out like that. However, everyone was anticipating Justin's full social media meltdown on Selena's wedding day because of his strange tweet. Hailey, just go ahead and take Justin's phone tonight, girl, the fan even tweeted. The weekend is going to be long. To our astonishment, however, he didn't say or do anything that gave us the impression that he was crashing out. He didn't post anything on social media that day, which caused followers to speculate that Hailey might have stolen his phone in real life. This way, he avoided embarrassing her on social media once more. However, it appears that the situation is more dire than that. An informant claims that Justin was really emotionally worked up to the point that he needed to be rushed to the hospital on the wedding day. He allegedly lost the love of his life and was so distraught that he threw things and yelled at everyone around him, saying that Selena was the one who had escaped. I don't want to think about how Hailey could have felt when she heard it, but she likely anticipated this since he has a tendency to lose it when anything involving Selena makes headlines. Blind Adams claims that in order to deal with Selena's wedding, he has been drinking for a few weeks. Additionally, one Blind Adam said that he was Kendall Jenner. His close friend urged him to drink, which led to a falling out between Kendall and Hailey. The bond between these two beauties seemed unbreakable, stated the Blind Adam. They were close friends in addition to their collaboration in front of the camera while they weren't employed. They actually shared everything, even clothes and secrets, and were more like sisters. However, there has been a recent rift between them. Hailey, Gal A, has changed since she first began participating, hanging out with Kendall Jenner, the Gal B. The Blind Item then went on. Her personal relationships and her thriving business transactions are now her main priorities. She's also trying to stay sober. However, female B is just as despite her success, Gal A is still a bit of a party animal, which explains her retreat. It was the straw that initially caused the rip. Even though Gal B is likewise working on cleaning up, Gal A was incensed when she learned that he had partied, or used drugs, with her primary crush. His behavior. That wasn't the only blind thing, though, because another person claimed that he supposedly became drunk in public. This performer from the north of the border was so inebriated, even at lunch, that he was barely able to stay awake. He was a complete mess. It appears that he has been sparring for some time, and he frequently claims that Selena is to blame. Furthermore, it appears that he may not be over her, despite his assurances to the contrary. You see, the source disclosed that Justin had been texting Selena and disparaging Hailey to her right before she got engaged. According to the insider, Selena had avoided Justin, but he has just been getting in touch with her once more. He doesn't think talking to folks he was closest to in his life constitutes cheating, nor does he think he should be cut off from them. Despite his deep affection for Hai, he occasionally gripes about her, and "It's sad," Selena says. According to the insider, Selena says she doesn't mind having a shoulder to weep on, but definitely doesn't want it to come back to Hailey, and Hailey was unaware that Justin had been texting her. She is aware of how painful that would be. Selena is a good person, and she would never wish to cause problems in their relationship. She's moved on. It must be awful for you all to be healing at the moment. She must not only take care of her ailing husband and their newborn, but she must also be aware that his supposed illness is a result of his fixation with this millionaire ex. Rumor has it, however, that Hailey has also been experiencing her own little wipeout. Reports state that she thinks Selena purposefully intended to overshadow her nuptials. For starters, Selena's wedding was just 3 days prior to Justin and Hailey's wedding anniversary. Thus, Selena's name will undoubtedly be used when fans discuss Justin and Hailey's wedding. That's not all, though. Mindy Weiss, who organized Hailey's wedding in 2018, is Selena's wedding coordinator. Hailey is certain that this isn't a coincidence based on the rumors. However, a significant portion of Selena's efforts were to surpass her. Although I'm not arguing that Hailey is correct or incorrect, there's certainly Lena was one of Mindy's first celebrity customers and has been working with her for years, so there are some similarities. But it's a hot mess all around. Additionally, rumors claim that Hailey struggles with the idea that she might not be confident and feels insecure. Despite her best efforts, she will never be enough for Justin. It's also not surprising that she would feel uneasy even after 7 years of marriage, given some of the things Justin has said or done to her in public or in front of cameras. I'm not saying that now, that Justin's husband is awful. The problem is, though, it appears that he doesn't always treat her well. And because of the way Justin Bieber handles Hailey, they are certain that he must secretly despise her. Supposedly, he continuously disregards her, even when he has the opportunity to show her kindness. For instance, he was quite disrespectful to her on Instagram while she was supporting him while he was discussing his Lyme sickness.
Is, like, it sucks that the tour was
You just answered what she was asking me. Huh?
Anyways.
They were asking me, because it's my Lyme disease. It's not your Lyme disease. Are you worried
but
about my Lyme disease?
Well, I was helped, in every freaking day in the doctor with you for months. So
Yeah, but
sometimes
they
you don't
asked if I was scared about the Lyme disease, because I'm the one that has it.
Right, but I didn't say that. I just was saying that you were taking all the necessary.
Listen to me, you woman. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's the attitude.
Yes, that was undoubtedly awkward. However, he is also continuously embarrassing her in public, even when he is aware that the paparazzi are observing. So that's not even the worst part of it. He stormed off without even bothering to check on her when he slammed the door on her while they were both at an event. Sheesh. Naturally, his supporters attempted to excuse him by claiming that he slammed the door because he likely believed she was about to exit the car on the other side. However, that does not clarify why he didn't wait for her to catch up so they could enter the event together, or even go back to check on her. Let's not even discuss the incident when he and Hailey were out and surrounded by fans. Leaving Hailey vulnerable to the onslaught of fans, he decided to skateboard away from the situation. He managed to escape unharmed, but she was less fortunate as she stumbled and collapsed. Her devoted husband, however, didn't even take a quick look back to make sure she wasn't wounded. I mean, Justin, does being a husband and father not count against you? Set a timer.
Go, Hailey, don't fall, don't fall! Oh my God!
Remember how we mentioned that he frequently treated Hailey rudely when they were live on Instagram? He has no difficulty making fun of her by saying things that he is certain will cause her to be ridiculed on social media. Like when he essentially told everyone that he was only with her due of her appearance and figure, and that he would have gotten rid of her if she weren't so attractive.
I would have gotten rid of her if she wasn't so hot.
If you weren't so hot, I would have got rid of you a long time ago.
His remarks obviously hurt Hai, and we could tell he was happy with himself based on the expression he gave us right after saying it. Fans blasted him, accusing him of being cruel and inconsiderate to Hailey's sentiments. Jelena's admirers are already very critical of her, believing that Justin erred in marrying her and ought to have chosen Selena Gomez. Therefore, Jelena's followers interpreted Justin's comments as an indication that he was trapped in the marriage against his consent, and as a result, Hailey was frequently harassed online. People are perplexed as to why Justin would voluntarily arrange for her to be carried in that manner, as it was an odd move on his part. However, this was not the only time Justin made Hailey look foolish in front of the camera. He also once went to an arcade and raged at her because she had a higher score than he did.
That is my score. Husband's score.
Baby, I wasn't trying!
I beat you, accept it!
Justin couldn't be a nasty person, can he? He would no longer be married to him, or worse. Fans must question, though, because there are so many more instances of him mistreating her and acting out. Additionally, he treated Selena much better when they were together, and was the epitome of a gentleman. However, he did at one point imply that Hailey and her father had coerced him into marrying her.
Never heard that story.
How did we meet? We met in the early mornings of a Today Show taping. I'm pretty sure she didn't want to be there. Her dad dragged her out of bed in the morning. And basically was like, you know, I think because she was raised Christian, and I think they found out that, like, I think it was an arranged marriage, I'm pretty sure. I'm not, looking back now, I'm like, it was definitely an arranged marriage. Like, they set this whole thing up. No, but since, like, you know, she was raised Christian, she's like, oh, I want to, you know, introduce you to Justin and his mom. You know, they have similar values and believe the same thing. We think you guys would be good friends. It was definitely an arranged marriage.
Now that Selena's wedding has occurred, just when everyone thought they were getting over it, they are back to square one. And Allie must nurse him back to health while acknowledging that she may be the true cause of his initial poor health. Here's the worst part, though. Justin still finds it difficult to move on from Selena, despite all the drama, rumors, and shade that have surrounded them for years. Hailey is the last one left to pick up the fragments. It's obvious that this love triangle may never truly end given the enigmatic medical issue, the wild bonds, and the rumors that he's spinning. Selena might have also walked down the aisle, but the ones trapped in the rubble are Justin and Hailey. So Slide City is the true question. How much longer can Hailey wait before it really blows up? Because this marriage may not withstand the next scandal if Justin is unable to cease his obsession with Selena. Based on the recent chaos, it appears that this chapter is already headed to the Yukon. Like you, I'll answer the phone whenever you call. And I'm sure you'd better leave a remark below with your ideas. Please let me know if you support Justin and Hailey or Jelena. Time that. Check out this next video throughout the city and share your thoughts in the comments section below.